All right, so you probably can't see it. Let me show you real quick. So over there, I finally do have the chicken door mounted. It works, it's automatic. I've got to set it for the photo sensor and it goes up and down just fine. As you can see, they drywalled in here and everything. So we're gonna do our best to try to convert this into a chicken coop real quick. I'm gonna make a row of perches over here, and then up against that wall over there, again, there'll be some perches and some roosting boxes, which again I'm gonna use out of the 5-gallon buckets. So it's not gonna be anything glorious or anything. It's just gonna be real quick and easy. I'm just gonna come down with a 2x4 on an angle and then run some bars across, and there you have it. Yeah, I really wish I would have been able to see what the structure is like. You know, I can go and get a stud finder, I guess, and try to see if I can locate anything, but yeah, they didn't do too much to it. So we're just gonna do our best, I guess. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be functional. We don't have a whole lot of time to be pretty about things. We just need things to work, be functional. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of do this. I was hoping that what we're doing could show people that you can still do a portion or a percentage of living off grid, that kind of stuff. We're trying to make this where not only is it going to be for the 20 chickens that we have right now, but we're probably going to expand if things go well, you know, 50, 60 chickens. We're thinking, you know, originally we were doing this for eggs for ourselves, and we noticed that here in town there is only like one person that's been selling eggs, and I guess eggs are in demand out here. So we're like, well, we don't mind having more chickens. Give us more eggs. We can turn around and sell them. Probably sell them for $2.50 a dozen or something like that, and start bringing in some kind of another income. And that's really a lot of what we're doing out here. Everything we do is going to revolve around an income of some kind. Because again, I really don't want to have to go back to work. I've got enough work here to last me the rest of my life. But if I have to do anything, I'd like to do something for myself. What is it that I could do on my property and make money doing it? Well, again, I know it doesn't sound like much, $2.50 a dozen, but you know, if you're selling in bulk, it all helps. Every little bit helps. So by the end of the week, maybe you sold $50 to $100 worth of stuff. Hey, let's say $50 of stuff for the week. 4 weeks out of the month, there's $200. That's a bill. That's a utility. Boom, done. So definitely want to try to make it to where we can make some kind of money off of it. I guess we'll see what happens. You know, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this journey. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, just wonder if I'm going to need some support in between. Get a bunch of hens on here weighing this down. Probably going to sag. So, I guess I will have to put some other, that's 11 feet. See if I can put another cross or another support piece in here, but nothing back there through into. So, might have screwed up. Probably should have ran a piece across here first. Yep, it's about an 11-foot span, so I guess I could always just let it rest up against it. All right, well, we have been doing some work and I didn't record, So I'm in trouble. But let's see if I can show you some stuff. I trimmed around the opening with some trim that was left around. Made the ramp for the chickens. And that's better. I'll have to make another ramp on the other side, obviously, but that will accommodate what we're trying to do here with when we start laying the bedding in here. And then I've been trimming around the windows, which it's kind of hard to see because every time I get closer, it gets darker. So you can kind of see it's the same metal trim. It's just stuff that I found here on site, which has been really nice. I have not had to purchase anything. And let's see if I can get out the door without making a big rumble here. Here we go. So, I was able to, I did this yesterday again without recording it, but we now have all the windows in and the trim, and I reworked the door. The door had that plastic wrapped around it, and they really did a quickie job. So I tried to make a little more efficient job with it, and you know, just little things like right in here I had to add this little tiny piece of trim because there was a gap. So you can see how that kind of filled that in. And then the way they had this sided and everything, the door looks bigger on the outside than it really is, because on the inside, let's see if I can do this. The sun is really not cooperating with me. But as you can see, the door is actually smaller than what I framed. I found a doorknob out there and put that in. But the thing that's nice about this, as you can see over here, that's exposed wood. That's where their siding stopped. Rather than bringing their siding all the way over, they had put it over here, which is nice because when I close the door, I have all that overlap that seals everything a lot better and makes it a little more secure. So hopefully that will not give me problems in the future when we start getting into wet weather and things start to warp and twist and whatnot. But as of now, let me set this back. As of now, it seems to work really well. Just like that. So, yeah, so that was really kind of my day yesterday. That door, I don't know, just for some reason it just wanted to fight me. It took me a little bit more time. We do have our trip board in there now, so when we fill up our bedding, again, we are going to do a compost style where we put a layer in, and when it's ready we put another layer over, and we let everything kind of compost a little bit. And we'll do that for probably about 6 months before we have to actually clean it out and put it in another compost pile. But we'll see how that goes. This is new for us, and this is just what we've been learning. So I think I'm going to try to get you back inside. I think I'm going to, let's see how this works. Yeah, it goes dark. I just have to trim 3 more sides on that window, and then we're gonna be working over on this wall over here, and we're gonna try to put some vents up along here so we can get some kind of a cross breeze going with the windows open on one side and get some ventilation going in over there. But for now, I think I'm going to turn this off, and I will come back to you guys once I get this window trimmed up and we move on to the vents. Okay, so I got the other window trimmed. I don't know, I guess you can kind of see it. But I also cleaned the windows. I got all the stickers and everything off the windows. And then, where did I put them? I found these nice PVC pieces. I don't have them in here. I'm not sure exactly what they're for, but they are 3 1/4 inches in diameter, and they have a nut on the back side to tighten it up, which I think will be perfect for my vents. I will stick them over here on this wall, and on the other side is metal siding, so I can screw those sleeves onto the metal siding tight, and they're long enough to where they should protrude through the drywall, and then I'll just put some kind of a screen over it. And I'm thinking I'm going to put maybe 8 of them over there. Hopefully that'll be enough. But unfortunately, I can't do that today. I had to order a hole saw. I do not have that size. So we are going to do some dirt work outside real quick, and then hopefully I can get started on the outside enclosure.